Makes it look so easy. Art takes flight with an uplifting book by a local author. Heather Boschke is offering small reminders of hope through her love of birding. And her latest book, it's called Birdie Buddies of Hope. It's being released this week.
Heather joins us in studio this morning. And I was just saying, you're a machine. The books are flowing out of you. Congratulations.
They're flying.
There we go. I missed an opportunity there. Book number 6, tell us what inspired this one.
Yeah, this book came out of some losses I experienced at the end of last year that just deeply impacted my heart, situations where people took their own life, and it put into such focus the importance of hope and the fact that so many of us may be struggling to find it. And so this book was very much born out of wanting to provide comfort and encouragement and some light in darkness. And birds do such a good job of reminding us that even after what feels like a never-ending winter, a new season will come. And so with this book, every bird activates a different element of hope and has a little message for us, whether it's comfort or connection or belonging. And my hope is to inspire people to know that even in darkness, light still exists.
Yeah, and you're looking through the book. We were just looking through it. To your point, there's an image and then some words right next to it. Was this not an easy book to write given the topic, but did you find that it started to kind of help in the healing process?
Yeah, the last couple of books have felt almost like callings. Like I'll get a message and I just have to follow it. And after processing those losses, I could see this billboard in my head with words, Birdies of Hope. And I just knew that that was the next book. And so I quickly wrote it between Christmas and New Year's, not knowing that January and everything that came with this year. And I just realized how much the world needs hope.
Yeah, beautiful.
Well, let's talk a little bit about some of the stuff inside. Obviously, you have the hummingbird on the cover.
Yeah.
Is that, I know you love all birds, but is this a good time to start getting hummingbirds to your yard? And they are so fascinating to watch.
Yes, they're magical, and that's why I chose, this is Ruthie, and she's the cover bird, because they're magical, and this is the time. They're coming at the end of April through May. So this is the time to get that, we've got a hummingbird feeder right here to get that out, because when they're coming through, hummingbirds are like endurance athletes. They're coming all the way from Central America, and so when they get here, they're hungry and we want to have food waiting for them.
We need to help them refuel.
That's right.
Let's talk about some of the other birds that we can expect to see right around now and how to attract them to our yard.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so we talked about the hummingbirds. Next, we've got the goldfinch tube. So goldfinches are so much fun because if sunshine were a bird, it would be a goldfinch. They're delightful to see, and they've got these really tiny beaks. And so you can see with this feeder, you've got all these little, really small slots, and then you just get finch food, which is typically Niger or thistle. I think this one has some sunflower chips in it, but it's perfect for their tiny little beaks. And then the last one I brought is our cylinder feeder, which is really great because, when you're filling your bird feeder, sometimes I spill seed and it makes a mess.
Yeah.
This is no muss, no fuss. You get your cylinder, you get your seed, and this one is really great because it's got cranberry, and that color attracts some different birds, and also it's spicy. And so it's got capsaicin in it, which is what makes chili peppers hot. And because every time we have bird seed, there's going to be squirrels.
Yeah.
So the squirrels don't like the capsaicin because it makes their mouth hot, and the birds don't get affected by it. So the birds eat it, the squirrels don't. It's a win-win for everyone. So this is great for that.
Why is this the first time I've ever heard that?
Me too.
Well
because I was
done.
thinking this one makes sense because the squirrels can't get into the little tiny. But
yes, they're not going to be able to get in this hole, and then they're going to eat these seeds and say, I don't want these again.
Right. I mean,
That's
I know
exactly
the squirrels
right.
need to eat, but it is really annoying.
Yes.
When you fill it one day and you come back the next and it's all, and you're like, I know this was not all birds.
This was not birds. Yes.
Is there a time of day that you're going to get the best bird viewing?
I mean, typically in the morning or in the evening is when they're eating the most. During the day, I think about spring as the prime housing market for birds. They're looking for food, they're looking for mates, they're looking for a place to settle. And so our bird feeders are like open houses, and we want them to be welcoming so that more birds come. And so with that, we want to make sure we've got food, we've got fresh water, and we're consistent and we're constantly filling up those feeders because we want to be a reliable source of food for them. So typically mornings I fill up the feeder, and then I'll check right before dinner time too.
So you want them to keep coming back.
That's right.
Heather, good stuff as always. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And continued success. If you want to order a copy of her latest book or check out her other books, as you mentioned, there's a lot of them, head to littlebirdie buddies.com, right? .com, yes, right there.